We're live. Hey, everyone. This is Carol Dunlop, your online WOW strategist and VP of Creative Services International. I know it's a little bit late. I'm supposed to come on at 8:30, but I was on a training that went a little bit long, so I wasn't able to quite get off then, so I decided to come on now. It's a little bit, a little bit after 9. It's okay, because if you catch this later, it's all good. So, I decided that I would start doing Facebook Lives every Tuesday night at 8:30, and we would talk about something that has to do with your business. And that's what I'm doing. So I wanted to announce that tomorrow, March 1st, starts Women's History Month. And Women's History Month is all about celebrating women. The theme that they have chosen, the National Women's History Month, National Women's History website has chosen the theme of honoring trailblazing women in business. I can't read my own writing. It's honoring trailblazing women in labor and business. Sorry. Okay, I got it. So that's what they're going to be doing. So I'm going to be piggybacking on that whole thing and honoring the women in business who have inspired me in my business. So this is how I'm going to do it. Every day, yes, every day in March, 31 days. So I chose 31 women. And who are they? You'll have to tune in and find out. You can actually go to our website, csicorporation.com/blog, or if you go to the home site, just click on the blog tab, and then you'll be able to see the blog each day. So every day there'll be a new woman up there who has inspired me in some type of way, who is in business or inspired me in business, or has been some other great, awesome inspiration for me in some kind of way to help me in my business. So you'll be able to see who those women are when you go there. Again, at csicorporation.com/blog. I'm going to put it up in just a bit, but not right now. And then and then also with that, I've got a little quiz for you. What's your knowledge about women in history? Besides, if you're a Black woman, you probably know a lot about civil rights and the Black experience. And we're just finishing up with Black History Month. But actually, did you know there's a Black History window? It starts February 15th and goes all the way to March 15th. So we're still doing it, right? So a lot of people I know a lot about Black history, but how much do you really know? I've got some quiz questions in there. Plus, I have some Caucasian women, I have some Asian women, I have some Native American women. So I found out a lot of tidbits and information about different women in our world, in our society, that are important to us, and that I wanted to share them with you. And so what I did was I have a trivia question. It's kind of a who am I with a question mark on the person, and you have to guess who they are. I'm going to give you just a sentence of clues about who they are, and then you can scroll down to the bottom of the blog post to see who the person actually is. I'll have her picture there because, I do want you to guess guess who the person is. I don't want it to be something where you got to go scouring the internet to figure it out. But little known things about, women who have been important in our lives, in our business, in America throughout the ages. So let's see, what else am I going to have up there? Plus, I'm going to have, let's see, the quiz, and then I'll have a business feature that will help you in your business in some way. It could be maybe you're going to get a strategy session with me, or there's a great business builder bundle that my good friend and colleague, Tracy Thorpe, has going on until March 7th. So I'm a part of that. My social media success strategy is part of that, so I'll have a link to where you can get access to that information too. So it's going to be a lot of good stuff going on every day in March. You get to find out about a woman who has inspired me in life and business, and you'll get to find out some history in my quiz about women. And then I'm doing something special, and it started out to be something just, what did you do? And, it's just blown up in something crazy, right? So what it is I want you to nominate a woman who has inspired you or motivated you in your life and or business. And so I put that out on Facebook. You may have seen it, and you may have contributed some names already. And I started getting a plethora of names. And I mean, people are just submitting names of women who have helped them, worked with them, inspired them, motivated them. It's just crazy. It's wonderful. It's awesome. So I'm going to be showcasing those women too, and that'll be in the post also. So you get to see a lot of great women who are going to be showcased and recognized for something that they didn't even know that they had a part in motivating and inspiring someone. So you'll get to see that. So I'm very excited about this whole thing coming out. And it's the first time I'm doing this, but maybe an annual thing. I've always wanted to, but the thing is with business, you're always constantly marketing, right? You're always constantly putting things out there. And sometimes the stuff you want to put out there, you totally forget about it, or you kind of start it too late. And years before I've actually started the Women's History Month, like March has already started, or March is half over with, but this time I am on top of it. So tomorrow, look out for the first post. It's going to be on the blog. Also, I'm going to post it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you'd like to follow me, you can. My handles on all of them are CSI Corporation. Again, that's CSI Corporation on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. So the main thing for you to remember is to go to the website, csicorporation.com, and /blog, or when you get to the website, hit the blog button, and you'll be able to see the women that have inspired me, motivated me, helped me in my business, and some of the people who have nominated women who have helped inspire them and all that. So that's pretty good. So again, it'll be a quiz about maybe now the women that I'm talking about. You can find out about them by Googling them, and that's kind of how I found out about them. Some of them I already knew. I knew some things about them, but some of them you may not know. We talk about the Native American people who are indigenous to this country, but we don't hear a lot about them when they do great things. So got a couple of them in there. We hear about how Black people, the United States was built on the backs of not only Black people, but the workers and the laborers of this country. But how did that come to be, really? Because if you're like 20 something, if you're a millennial, 20 something, 30 something, you may not know all the history that's gone into getting this country to where it is. Maybe if you're in your 50s like I am, you still don't know all this stuff because, you've only been around 50 years, and this country has been around a lot longer than that. So I tried to go back and just find some interesting women that, find some stuff out about them and see if you can guess who they are. Put your brain to work for March. Celebrate women. Celebrate how awesome we are. Because if there were no women here, you wouldn't be here. Just to let you know. Okay, and I'm excited about it. Can you tell I'm excited about this? And that the 31 women that I'm showcasing, I'm so excited to get their names out there because they are near and dear to my heart. And some of them, yes, I do not know them, have never met them, but they still inspired me from afar. And most of them you will probably know. Some of them you might not know, but from now on you will know them because I'm putting it out there. And you might ask, Carol, why the heck are you doing this anyway? Well, for one, I want to give back and show that I didn't get here by myself. There are a lot of people that helped me. There are a lot of people that inspired me. Some of the people that don't even know that they have inspired me. I want to put them on blast and show them how awesome they are and how thankful and grateful I am to them for them being a part of my life. And they might not even know it. Some of them do. I'm sure they do because I've told them, and some of them don't. The other thing is you have to consistently put your business out there, put it on blast, put it on surround sound, as T. Renee Smith says, so that people know that you're there. Because if you're not consistently making noise in the marketplace, then no one knows you're around. And if they don't know you're around, they can't buy from you or patronize you or see what you're doing. What's that saying? The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So if you're riding along on your bike or, you got your little red wagon pulling it behind you and there's a wheel that's making a bunch of noise, you're going to stop and take care of that thing because it's bothering you. It's like, God, I got to stop that noise from going on, right? So that's kind of the same thing with marketing. You always have to be marketing. You have to be consistently making noise in the marketplace for people to, number one, remember you, and number two, even know who you are. And you have to be saying some good stuff that people want to hear. You can't just be out there saying crazy stuff. I mean, that will get you noticed, but it will get you noticed for saying crazy stuff. And people will just tune into you to see what kind of crazy stuff you're saying. I want to be known for saying great things and inspiring people, for motivating others, and especially women, because women are my clients. My main clients are women, women business owners. That's who I work with. That's who I love to work with. That's who I love to help. I was on I had the privilege of being on Real Talk Radio. I almost forgot it, but it stayed there. Real Talk Radio with Arthur Bowens and Kimberly Simmons. We had such a blast on Sunday. It was great. It was a great way to spend a couple of hours on a Sunday afternoon. And my dear, sweet, awesome BFF for life husband, Alvin Dunlop, he was there. So it was great all the way around. And so that was a day I got to, and today I think they put some pictures up. And then I looked up and my Facebook page was like blowing up. I'm like, who is, trying to get me to be friends with them? And I looked and it was probably people who were from the radio show. So that was awesome. I did something that, took 2 hours out of my time, had a total great time doing it. Thanks to Bernadette Harris for recommending me for that. Love her for that. Love you for that, Bernadette. So that was totally awesome. And now I got a lot of new friends that are following me on Facebook just because of something I did that I really, really liked, right? Making noise in the marketplace. You always got to be making noise. You always have to stay on top of what's going on and stay in the trends. And then today, I recorded an episode of the Write Books to Sell Now podcast with one of my partners in success, because the other one, Anita, she is off in Louisiana, honey, enjoying Mardi Gras. Hey, Anita, I know you're going to be watching this. So she wasn't able to join us for the podcast, but Candace and I had a great time with Andrew. He came on and was telling us about how he was able to create this app for this Color Me. The app is called Color Me, how you are able to take a picture of anything you want and turn it into a color book. I thought that was amazing. But the thing that I loved about it was that he's only 27 years old. And yes, he went to Georgia Tech, and yes, he's kind of geeky, but he didn't seem to be geeky. Most of the people that go to Georgia Tech, they're technology geeks. I'm just going to say it. But he was the sweetest, most wonderful dude I've run into in a long time. Had the most awesome spirit about him. I told him he may be young, but he's got an old spirit about him. He was great. I loved what he was talking about, and mindset and marketing. I mean, you'd think the man was like 50 years old for all he was talking about, how to do things, but he wasn't. He was great, and I totally enjoyed the recording that we did. So what else? And today, I actually, I was telling Wendy White Bailey that I actually slept in late today, because I didn't get out of the bed till after 8. I just took some time just to rest. And my husband looks around and he goes, "Wow, you're late," because I'm usually up at 4 a.m. And he goes, "That's really good. That's really good. You should take some time for yourself." And I was like, "Yep." So I took some time and kind of just got myself ready for today and all the things that had to go on, and all the marketing things that we're getting ready for. And of course, my Women's History Month celebration that I'm so excited about. So I've been working on that for the past few days and stuff. So I can't wait for that to come out. So again, I'm not going to hold you long. I just wanted to pop in and invite you to definitely, if you have not liked the Facebook page, CSI Corporation on Facebook, please do that now. And to look out for the post that's going to be coming out tomorrow by 10 a.m. The first post. And this woman that I am showcasing, if she wasn't around, I would not be here right now. Love her to death. She's always in my heart and will always be in my heart. So stick around so you can see who that is. And then also see if you can answer that trivia question without looking at the answer. So until then, I'll see you next week at 8:30. Bye.